It was almost exactly a year ago this weekend that we moved into our garage apartment. Time flies, you guys. So while our home is still fairly new, I'm not sure I'd call it finished. Take the laundry nook, for example. Last winter, I attempted to make this little laundry nook kind of cute. I threw a simple cabinet on the wall and had intentions of adding a few other things, then I kind of stopped short. But now I've got the itch to tackle another remodel, and in all 750 square foot of brand new house, there's not a lot I can tear out and redo. So here I am back to this laundry nook to attempt to finish what I started. I've got a quick fun video of the process here, and all the details are in the link in the description below. Here's a peek at where we're headed with this refresh, so if you want to see how it all came together, keep watching. My biggest issue in this little nook was storage. Living in a small space means you have to make the most of every square inch for storage. The current setup left much to be desired, and the existing cabinet had flimsy, hard to open doors, which is a design flaw that was 100% my fault. And there was a large section on the left that was just wasted space. So I cleared out the clutter, emptied the cabinet, and took it to the shop to take it apart. I used a router to cut out a section for thicker sliding doors, and then I put it all back together, but not before painting the new doors a pretty new color. I also painted the front edges of this cabinet to brighten things up a little, and once the cabinet was finished, I hung it back on the wall, slid the new doors in place, and attached the end piece. Good as new. One thing to note here is that I was replacing my current washer and dryer with a new Samsung front load washer and dryer so that I could put a countertop on top to fold my clothes on. So I left enough space between this cabinet and the countertop so that I would have enough room to put a pretty new backsplash. To give me some extra storage, I also put together another deeper cabinet to go on the left side for odds and ends, linens, and random items that I'm not sure what to do with. You can never have enough storage, even in a laundry room. Once this cabinet was complete, I found the studs on the wall and hung this right next to the sliding door cabinet in the laundry area. In the meantime, I had been gluing up a butcher block style countertop for this space in small sections at a time, and once the storage situation was finally up to par, I moved on to my next task, which was installing this countertop. I've wanted a nice countertop to fold clothes on since we moved into our home a year ago, but with limited space and my top load washing machine, it just wasn't feasible. But since my current washer and dryer set was running on its last leg, I decided to upgrade my washer and dryer during this remodel to a front load. So I needed to get the old set out of the way before I could install the countertop. I unhooked and moved the dryer, but the washer was a little heavy, so while I waited for Danny to get home from work to help me move it, I went ahead and screwed the countertop supports into the wall to place the top on. If you're interested in more details about the countertop, I've got a whole other video coming out soon of how I made and installed this butcher block style countertop, so stay tuned for that. But once Danny got home, we moved the washer out of the way and slid the new countertop into place. Side note, it would have been much better to actually install the countertop before the cabinets, but I just really like to do things the hard way apparently. After the top was in place, we got the new Samsung Champagne Finish front load washer and dryer set installed and moved on to putting up a backsplash. I had some leftover tile from our kitchen renovation last year, and I thought that the color looked really good in this space, so I installed the backsplash in a super simple pattern to match the kitchen. I'll be posting a tutorial for how to install simple backsplash tile like this soon, so stay tuned for all of those details. But since the kitchen and the laundry nook were in such close proximity, I really wanted some cohesion between the two, and the backsplash and hickory plywood doors really helped to tie them together, I think. Really, I'm just winging it here with the whole design stuff. That's not my expertise. I just build things. But back to the renovation, the last thing I did was screw a piece of Pure Bond hickory plywood into the front of my little bar cart. I've been using this as a laundry hamper cart, and it fits in this space perfect, but I hated seeing the clutter since it's all open on the front. So I used some L brackets to screw the panel into the front of the cart to hide the mess, but still let me keep the functionality. Once I rolled it into place, the space was finally finished and ready to use. I love that with a few tweaks and a few additions in this space, I was able to transform this little 2.5 foot by 6 inch area from this to this. Even tiny laundry rooms deserve to be pretty. I'm really loving the bold look in here, and I'm glad that I chose a small part of the house to try it out in. Maybe it'll extend out into other parts of the house. Eventually, we'll have to see. Either way, I'm happy with the counter space and the storage, and this will definitely make things more functional. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow along because I'll be posting more details about the countertop, the backsplash, the cabinets, and the washer and dryer soon, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, you guys, happy building!